Bro, it just goes crazy, just instantly spits that thing out. How does it know, bro? How does it know? What's going on, Jelly Gang? It's your boy Jelly Melodies, and today I'm asking the question, can ChatGPT cook up a fire beat? As the beat progresses, I'm going to be asking more questions to ChatGPT to see what to do to the beat. So for example, I'm going to ask it, how do I make a melodic pluck in Serum? To make a melodic ambient pluck in Serum, you can follow these steps. Okay, as you can see, ChatGPT just listed out 6 steps in how to make a melodically ambient pluck in Serum. So let's follow these steps and see if it really creates what we're looking for here. Okay, so we're gonna start out with a square wave because it said I can use a square. So next up, we're gonna go into the oscillator tab and adjust the settings to create a pluck-like sound. You can do this by reducing the sustain and release of the envelope and increasing the attack. So that step is pretty obvious. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna drag this down to create the pluck, and let's hear what it sounds like now. Step number 4 says, to add some melodic interest to your pluck sound, you can use the LFO tab to modulate the pitch or the filter cutoff of your sound. Now I've changed the cutoff a little bit, changed the LFO a little bit, and we got this. Now to make your pluck sound more ambient, you can add some reverb and delay effects. Go to the FX tab and add reverb and delay effect, adjusting the settings until you found a sound you like. Sounds pretty fire. Finally, adjust the settings of the filter to cut off the low end and create a brighter, more airy sound. We're going to do that just with EQ and, cut off the low end. Wait, it also says, remember to experiment with different settings until you find the sound that you like. Creating sounds in Serum is all about experimentation and creativity, so don't be afraid to try new things. That's actually pretty good advice from ChatGPT there. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and open my new MIDI pack that I'm going to have linked in the description, completely free for you guys to download, just a bunch of melodies, and I'm going to drag it in. So let's hear what this one sounds like, named John Pork. Honestly, it's a pretty fire sound that ChatGPT just cooked up right there. I know I did the input of all the settings, but it still came up with that. It told me exactly what to do. I literally just followed exactly what it told me to do. And that sound is like not too bad. All right, now we got the second question queued up. How do I make a buzzy yet soft lead in Serum? I'm gonna let ChatGPT do its thing real quick. Bro, it just goes crazy, just instantly spits that thing out. How does it know, bro? How does it know? Like what is this technology, bro? It just knows how to craft this up in Serum. Bro, I remember just going through YouTube tutorials, like trying to figure out how to make certain sounds, just so hard. Like if you just don't know what you're doing, this is like OP as hell. All right, so we got the initial preset pulled up. A good starting point would be a sawtooth. We already kind of got that going. Go into the oscillator tab and adjust the wavetable position. You can also adjust the detune and spread to create. So we're gonna turn up the spread, turn up a little bit of detune. All right, so now it says add some filter modulation to create movement in your sound. All right, that filter kind of works. Okay, so right now it's like a pluck. We need to change that. We need this to be a long drawn out sound. So I'm going to turn up the hold. ChatGPT did not explain this part about it. I feel it's kind of self-explanatory once you kind of get the gist. All right, I don't know how I didn't realize, but LFO1 was still routed to the filter. So I took that off and it sounds a lot better now. So yeah, that is a buzzy yet soft lead. I don't know how Serum I don't know how ChatGPT just did that, but I followed the directions and it created a soft buzzy lead. So let's just play a little top melody. You're like, oh yeah, just because I got it up and running right now, I'm gonna go ahead and ask it, how do I improve my piano top melodies? Start with a strong chord progression. A great melody, well, we use my MIDI kit, so of course it's a strong chord progression. We're going to keep it simple. While it's tempting to create complex melodies, sometimes simplicity is key. Try to create a simple melody that is easier to remember and hum along to. Use fewer notes and space them out properly. Bro, these are amazing tips. Like this is advice that I would give people. ChatGPT, bro, too fire. I feel like I can hum this melody like. Okay, for the next question, we're gonna start on the drums and I'm gonna ask it, how do I make an interesting hi-hat pattern? Vary the velocity, add ghost notes, use hi-hat rolls, play with the timing, use different hi-hat sounds. I use that one. I do that all the time, bro. Kind of got some sauce. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna vary velocity, definitely gonna use different note lengths. So let's just go ahead and get a hi-hat going. Use my Aura drum kit. It's this one. We're gonna go ahead and add a clap because I feel like it's easier to do the hi-hats when you have a clap already going, so you can kind of get the bounce. Rolls, I'm gonna put a roll right here. Timing, we're gonna play with the timing so it's like tss, 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 rather than tss, 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 tss. All right. Just gonna randomize the velocity there for this because it says vary the velocity. Copy this over, and I think I'm gonna add another hi-hat in here. I actually probably wouldn't have done this hi-hat pattern if I wasn't using ChatGPT right now. So my next question for ChatGPT is, how do you make your 808s hit? Choose the right 808 sample. That's such facts, because if you're not using the right 808 off the bat, it's way harder to make a terrible one sound good than make a good one sound bad, you know, through processing. Tune your 808. Nick Mira would be proud. So yeah, all these tips are definitely fire tips that I would also do. Mainly, I just choose the right sample. So we're gonna go with like I like this one. Maybe we'll do a little EQ to this 808. Fast distortion makes this 808 hit a little bit more just because ChatGPT told us to do that. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, let me do this whole pattern real quick and then I'll come back to you guys. All right, so the beat, I can't tell if it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask ChatGPT, how do I know when a beat is finished? Knowing when a beat is finished can be a difficult decision, for sure, definitely. I'm having a difficult decision right now. Has a clear structure. This beat has no clear structure right now. I have not even started arranging. Has a solid groove, definitely got a solid groove. I know I was bouncing my head a little bit. It has all the necessary elements. Usually has drums, bass, melody, and additional instrumentation and sound effects. Haven't done that yet, so might have to add a little bit of that. All right, so I'd say by now, the beat has a clear structure. It's got a solid groove, all the necessary elements, drums, bass, melody, all that. I feel satisfied. I'm gonna let you guys hear it. You know, I need to make a ChatGPT tag or something, you know, add his tag on the beat. Or, you know, I could just finesse the collab off him, you know, upload this on my BeatStars, no splits. Nah, but for real though, let's hear what this beat sounds like all together. And remember guys, I did not even think for 1 second during this whole thing. I literally just took a MIDI that I made earlier. You could use somebody else's MIDI. And I just asked questions to ChatGPT and it just told me how to do everything. So that's pretty crazy. Let's see what it sounds like. Crazy, bro. ChatGPT, please do not steal my job, bro.